So this is a T-890, the top heater. You are going to find also top heater by infrared tubes. It's mostly like an oven. It's going to have all digital control, and it's going to have preset ramps, heating curves in the machine. But any of those you can customize, modify yourself. It has a big preheater. That is one of the most important characteristics of this machine. Remember that the key of any procedure is in the preheating. So we're going to have 1200 in preheating here, and we're going to have 8 waves that basically in the manual you're going to find that they are based on the components of your soldering, and you're going to say, oh, but the components, how is that? Well, mostly all waves, what they want to do is get into 5-6 minutes and get to a high melting point and then do with the chip. So basically that's what the waves are doing. What the things you need to learn is when the board is coming to you, what matters is it was fixed before, it is new, and then you choose. That's basically all. And that if you want the curve to do something faster or slower, you just modify the curve, save it, and then you have. So we have basically 3 first curves that say that you have tin and lead, right? Those components are like very industrial. That's mostly for people that is making boards. So the 3 first curves, basically you can make your own, right? If you want to do a quick reflow, just put up those curves from number 4 or 5 to a top temperature, then going down. That's called an increase decrease procedure, and that will be a quick reflow. The curve that you are going to use for any LED board is going to be number 4. That's the most common paste that all the boards for desktop or laptop use. 45 or 40% of LED. That's going to be for all that is LED. Some board that was worn before, you got it in your hands, that's going to be around curve number 4. It's not going to be exactly number 4. Again, you need to play with those curves if you want it before or after. That we're going to teach you how to play a little bit with those waves that are there. And the most common on LED soldering is the wave number 6. That is silver and copper in 4 and 0.5%. That's high melting point. So we're going to check this machine now and how you are going to program your waves, and you will be able to do any quick reflow, any lifting with the new T-890 by PUHUIT.com. Remember, buy original machines. Okay, so we have here the control panel of the T-890. So you have a menu of 3 functions: on, off for the preheating plate, on, off for the heat lamp, and 3 to select wave. So we have, if we do F1 and F1 again, 2 beeps and it's on, 2 beeps and it's off. F2 the same, 1 beep is on, 3 beeps is off. Okay, so now we go to F3. F3, the first thing is going to tell me the temperature for the preheating plate. So with F3 I can put it up, with F4 I can put it down. So I'm going to use, we're going to put it in 200. This machine is going to do 0.45. It means that 1 degree every 2.2 seconds. That's how curves are done. So if you have 1 degree per second, it's a faster curve. If you have 1 degree every 2.2 seconds, is slower. So we're going to do a fast reflow here. More or less is how this machine is already programmed in the preheating. So we're going to get to the 200, and then we go to F2, and F2 you are going to have all the waves from wave 1 to wave 8. What if I want to change my wave? So you are going to see in your machine that the number 1 is blinking. It means that you can at this moment you can program that number if you push F5. You push F5 until you see that that number 1 is not blinking anymore. It has a little square blinking on top. Then with F3 and F4 you can increase or decrease your temperature. Then you push again number 5, and then the number is going to blink again. It means that your number 1 is done. If you push number F4, then it's going to move to number 2. It means the minute number 2 of your curve. Then you go again, push number 5 until you get the square blinking, and with F3 you can go up, with F4 you can go down. After you do that, you put F3 and all the machine is set. With F1 it will start your preheating, it goes to 200, and with F2 it will start the curve that you just checked right now and you choose to work with. And that's more or less how you program your T-890.